You have the ability to set your user preferences through the My Profile login. If you click on that, and if you're logged in, you'll be able to see your edit your profile basic settings, which is you're not going to really need to change any of those. But when you get down to here, you have user preferences. One preference has to do with the region, and the region is simply how you want to see or what you want to see in terms of the regions around the world. By default, you're going to get the European markets. Right now that's limited to the Swiss markets, but potentially will expand as we go through time here. As far as other markets that are available, those markets are identified here, and if you press on the control key and click on that user US market, for example, then that will highlight that entry, and now you'll have two entries. And eventually, if you save it, then you'll be able to see both US market quotes and European market quotes together. What that affects is some of the tools. For example, your trading signals would then begin to show you signals for not only the European markets, but also signals for the US markets. If you go further down here, you have email preferences, where you want to get your emails. If you wanted to get emails at other places, then you could specify those. You can't change the email preference 1. If you need to do that, you'll need to write support. But if you want to put in others so that you can get multiple notifications, then you would do that here in preferences 2 and 3. As far as coloring, on the qualified trends, you can change the colors between red, green, and blue for confirmed and suspect. You can also change the colors to any color you want using the color palette as far as the color options on the charts. If you wanted to store individually all of these coordinate positions, then you could do that, but realistically that's not what you're going to want to do. I'll show you how to do that. You could use this to fine-tune it once you're done. Click submit. That would submit whatever changes you've made. Cancel, of course, to cancel any changes that you've made. As far as these coordinate positions here, the way you do that on the charts, if you come to a watch list, pull up a watch list that you have saved, and I'll just grab one here. Once you have that watch list, if you say display show all charts, if you do that, you're going to get a little window, and let me drag it over here so that you can see it. You'll get a little window that allows you to position your charts in whatever position you want to on your screen. Click Save Window Locations, and then that will save those window locations, so the next time you come into this screen and you click on, say, this button, then you're going to get all your chart for the various time frames to show up in those specific locations that you've specified. And those user preference tools that we talked about over here now will have updated, right? All of these will have updated to have the values that you were interested in and wanted to save things. So that's how it works. That's what the user preferences are. That's how you can change them.